What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, hope you're all well. Today we'll be looking at Quant. Thank you guys for the support yesterday. I had a lot of mixed comments, a lot of very bullish people, a lot of people agreeing with me thinking that this is a top of a channel. We're just retesting previous support as resistance, and the reason we're having this mega pump is because once we lost support, where do we drop to? Previous resistance, use it as support. So if this is support, where's resistance? Here. So if we're holding support, where do we go to? We go to resistance. So it makes sense that we had this amazing pump. We saw this descending triangle here to the downside, which I gave you. I said if we lose support, we will go down to $70. But I also said if we go up, we will now head to $125, which we met, and we got very overextended. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. So this was our target over here, $125. Target was met, and the reason why I didn't like the pump was because it overshot its technical target by a lot, as well as going above the 200 EMA on the first attempt. Now you did come back down. I did place a short position, which you guys saw in yesterday's video, and take profit was a bit lower than here, but I did close the trade here and I put it on my Twitter, so make sure you're following my Twitter, Louis_crypto. I said I've closed my quant position at 9% gain. I can't be asked to wait longer, but I am expecting it to keep dumping, but I think that we will get a pullback to the upside, and that's exactly what we got. We came down to 9% target. Well, that wasn't the target, that's where I just closed the position, and then obviously I said I think it's going to start heading up now, and then obviously on the 1 hour took profit exactly, and we started heading up. Now I'm going to check for some divergences. We do have higher highs, but we've got a series of lower highs. Our highest point on the RSI is this high. Since then we've actually been putting higher highs, and here we're having lower highs. So we've got some 1 hour bearish divergence that hasn't played out quite yet, so that might be soon. If we were to lose this 20 EMA hit, let's just get rid of this, we don't need it anymore. If we lose this 20 over here, we're going to come to the 55, back to this swing low. So that would be in and around $125, back to that previous technical target of ours. Yeah, all we're doing, guys, I hope you understood the point that basically once you lost this, we go down to here, and if you do hold this, we go back to there. So that is why we got this pump. It's not like a crazy entities going all in on quant. Like, this should have happened anyway, because if you hold support, you go to resistance, and there was nothing in between here as support and resistance. You can see just as quick as you move up, you move down, and just as quick as you move down, you move up. So it all makes sense. We're not out of the woods yet. You need to now come up. Obviously, you will get rejected here. If you hold this as resistance, two things can happen. You're either going to continue to your technical target. That's the case I want personally, to get lower prices. But what can happen is you come to this resistance, hold the 618 / the psychological level of 150 as support, and then we break this neckline off the head and shoulders, and we invalidate further downside to $70. But that's still our technical target. I know it's excruciatingly painful, the fact that we're going up. And I need to tell you guys, we're still in a target downwards. I know that, because technically, as long as you're below this, this could just be a retracement for continuation. Do you guys understand that? I'm not trying to be bull or bear. I'm just giving you a technical target. And when we lost this pattern's neckline, you're in a technical target to $70. And as long as you're below this, you're in a target to $70. So I'm going to keep saying that. And we've got the 55 looming over our head on the daily time frame. We know once you get above the 20, you continue up now. But what could stop us is our double brick wall. Lose the 20, confirm it as resistance, and we'll be confirming the 20, the continuation moving average, as resistance. Right now we're above it. We should continue up until the 55, max to the 200. But from here, we're going to run into extreme resistance. That's a psychological level, a level that we're already rejecting without even touching. We're not even touching the 618, and we got rejected. So there's a lot of weakness in quant, the fact that it can't even reach there, and there's a lot of strength in this resistance over here, basically. So that's what I'm seeing on the daily time frame. If you're enjoying the video so far, and yeah, please go like the video and help the channel grow to 2K subscribers by the end of this month. I know that we can do it. So yeah, tomorrow I won't be making any videos. I'm going to the Tottenham game, to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. What a shit name. But yeah, I'm going to the Tottenham game. It's going to be lovely. We'll be posting on my Twitter, of course, some photos of the stadium and whatnot, whatever goes on. So yeah, we ran into the 200. Yeah, we're just running into this resistance. Not much to say. We're getting very overextended. We need to pull back to these EMAs, and we've already set our level of around 120 to 125 as a target to the downside. Now, let's see if we've actually met our targets to the upside. Yeah, so look, you're running into the 1618. That is where we're stopping now. Let's get this exact swing high to the swing low down here. Once we got above the 618 over here where the bullish cross formed, we didn't even back test it, so that's negative in itself. We need to come down and back test the 20 and the 55. We've met our 1618 target, so this means that we should roll over now. Of course, if we get through this and can confirm its support, we would be looking at these targets, but we know we got the head and shoulders neckline and the 150 psychological level above before we even get up there. So these are potential targets only if you can confirm, obviously, these as support. And at the moment, you're confirming them as resistance. With wicks to the top, it wants to drop. So eventually, we're going to get a move to the downside. Let's check the 4-hour time frame. So if we're just looking at the bodies, let's zoom into this. We've actually got higher highs. We've got body, candle close. Here, let's read it out. Look at the close here. This closed at 138. This closed at 138.24. So higher high, but actually on the RSI, lower highs. So technically, even more bearish divergence. We can keep going back. There's even more bearish divergence than that. We got a previous high here, which is down here on the RSI, in the oversold territory. Look, it was telling you it's oversold, and it went down. So, can the RSI really be trusted? This is why I don't really like using the RSI too much. I just like looking at price action, but something we can't ignore is this bearish divergence. We got higher highs on the RSI, but lower highs here, and extremely overbought for Quant. So that's pretty much it, guys. I am expecting a pullback, but obviously if we do continue up, we've got some very key resistances ahead, and obviously these would be your next technical targets, but it could just be a wick before continuation down. However, I don't think that, in my personal opinion, I don't think we'll reach these targets. That's just in the case we get above the 161 and the 150. I do think that all we were doing with this pump is confirming previous support as resistance, something we hadn't done previously. We just had a little drop confirmed as resistance before massive tank, and we need to come up to it to decide, are we going to get through it, or we're going to pull back? And is that pullback going to be a lower low or a higher low? That's what remains to be seen. If it's a higher low, then potentially the second attempt will break it. But if it's a lower low, then we're going to see continuation of the downtrend to our technical target at the 1618 at $70. Thank you guys for listening. I'll bring you over to the crypto packages now. Thank you. So guys, these are my crypto packages. Let's bring you over to the one-on-one mentorship, where it's £650 one-off payment. You will get video call lessons with me over a 1-month period. We will do 1 or 2 hour lessons every single day, and you don't need any prior knowledge whatsoever. You can have zero, you can already be an advanced or intermediate trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve. Everything that I'm teaching you has taken me over 3 years to gather and cost me over £10,000, whether that was good courses, bad courses, mistakes, scams, or whatever it was. It cost me over £10,000 to get all this information that I'm personally teaching you. I also had to pay for my mentor over $2,000 for a 2-hour lesson. So what you're getting for this price is absolutely phenomenal. Now, you also get the 6-hour crypto course included in this price, as well as the signals chat until the top of the bull market. Now let's move over to the signals chat. I wouldn't call it signals. This is just basically a group where I post what I'm personally doing, my thoughts on the market, if I think it's going up or down. So there's daily chart updates, but also, yeah, throughout the day, what I'm thinking, or where I'm buying, where I'm selling, where I'm looking to accumulate, or obviously get out the market. This is what's in the crypto chat, and that's £25 for your first month and £40 onwards. Then we can move over to the 6-hour crypto course. There are over 35 plus videos in this. You don't need any prior knowledge to start. You can be beginner, intermediate, or advanced level trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve, to make you into that self-sufficient trader, to make you into a trader that doesn't need outsiders' help. Not my help, not any YouTuber's help, or any crappy group chat. So if you're interested in this, you also do get a one-on-one mentorship lesson with me at the end of the course, so you can get any questions answered, so you're clear and you know exactly what to do going forward. If you're interested in any of these packages, then please go to my Twitter at Louis_crypto and literally comment down below and just say, Louis, I'm interested, and I'll personally private message you to see if you qualify for any of these packages. Thank you guys for listening, watching the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.